you used Charlie's Tale as the working title, right?
Indeed.
So was that a moment when you were in the writing process when you felt it sort of click?
Before the writing process, really in the reading process. Because, of course, with an adaptation, and I love the process of adaptation, I really enjoyed on Oppenheimer, taking a 700-page, very sort of academic text, beautifully written book, but not a screenplay, and trying to find the movie in that.
You are an American Prometheus, the man who gave them the power to destroy themselves, and they'll respect that, and your work really begins.
I really enjoy that process. And coming to the Odyssey, I spent a lot of time before I would write, just familiarizing myself with the even just trying to remind myself of what I remembered the Odyssey to be. What were the things that I would want to see, in a film? And then when I came to the text, you get to the bit with Argus that you're referring to, the bit with his loyal hunting dog, and it, as a new dog owner, and I did not grow up with dogs. And when my kids were little, despite all their heartfelt pleas, we never got a dog till they all left for college, which they're a bit angry about. Finally got a dog, and it changes your life. And I got to the bit with August, and it just killed me. And I think it was honestly a major reason that I knew I had to make the film.
Earth would use to build itself into being.
Is there a certain part of you making this movie for your younger self? This is a fully shot in IMAX. I know this sounds absurd, but it is the Odyssey. Do you ever pinch yourself in that regard?
Very much. I mean, it's such an amazing thing in my life and my career to have gone to, what you're talking about is, going to the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago when I was a kid. I was 16 years old, and seeing a documentary about volcanoes and all the rest in the Omnimax format, which is the dome screen version of IMAX, and thinking, why on earth isn't Hollywood using this format? And what if I could? I wanted to be a director. I always wanted to be a director, but if I ever got the chance, could I shoot a film in this way? And I started off my relationship with IMAX on The Dark Knight, and we shot the action scenes using their cameras.
He missed!
And over the years, we've tried to use the format more and more because it's such an incredible, immersive way to tell a cinematic story. And then finally coming to this one, and I called my friends at IMAX and I said, look, if ever we're going to make a film entirely on IMAX, this is the Odyssey, this is the one. So can you find a way to alleviate the limiting factor? The limiting factor being cameras are extremely loud. And that meant we could do the action. We figured out how to put them on helicopters, how to take them underwater, all this stuff. But shooting a dramatic scene between two brilliant actors, really giving us the subtleties of voice and all these things, we've never been able to capture that with an IMAX camera. So what they did is they came up with a way of blimping, as they say, blimping the camera. Essentially a high-tech box that you put the camera into and it silences it. Still massive. I mean, the thing weighed about 300 pounds. It's a giant piece of equipment. But it let us, for the first time ever, get the quiet scenes that way, get the dramatic scenes that way, and therefore be able to do the whole film.